Welcome to the NewsHour. The U.S. Supreme Court has cleared the way for Texas to enforce a controversial immigration law for now. The law allows state officials to arrest and deport migrants suspected of crossing the border illegally.
The three liberal justices dissented, with Justice Sonia Sotomayor warning, quote, "The court gives a green light to a law that will upend the long-standing federal-state balance of power and sow chaos." Challenges to the law are not over as the justices sent the case back to a lower court. NewsHour Supreme Court analyst Marcia Coyle has been following the decision and joins us now. Marcia, it's great to see you. So the Supreme Court will allow Texas to enforce for now this contentious new law that gives local police the authority to arrest migrants. How did the justices arrive at this ruling?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it appears to be a 6-3 decision not to grant the Biden administration a temporary pause on the law taking effect. The only one who wrote in the majority was Justice Barrett, and she was joined by Justice Kavanaugh. And her bottom line seems to be that it is premature for the Supreme Court to act on the administration's request at this time, while the lower federal appellate court, the Fifth Circuit, still had before it the question of whether to pause the law while an appeal goes forward in that Fifth Circuit.
So this law now goes into effect as the litigation continues in the lower courts. What happens next? What are the implications?
Okay, well, first of all, the lower federal appellate court, I believe, has scheduled arguments for the first week in April on whether it should pause the law while an appeal goes forward. But with the law would immediately take effect now, and Texas will begin to implement it. It, as you said, allows law enforcement officials to arrest undocumented immigrants who cross the border illegally, allows them to deport them to Mexico. State judges can make the deportations. It is quite a departure from what federal law has historically given the responsibility to the federal government. Texas, on the other hand, claims that its law mirrors the federal law and that many states cooperate.
That is NewsHour Supreme Court analyst Marcia Coyle. Marcia, thanks as always.
My pleasure, Jeff.